British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has married his fiancee, Carrie Symonds, in a secretly planned wedding at Westminster Cathedral in London, United Kingdom.
And the marriage took place in a small ceremony Saturday afternoon.
UK's Prime Minister Boris Johnson married his fiancée, Carrie Symonds, in a private ceremony on Saturday, becoming the first Prime Minister to marry in office for nearly 200 years. Mr. Johnson and Miss Symonds married at Westminster Cathedral in central London, UK, where their son Wilfred was baptized last year. The ceremony came days after the couple were reported to have sent save-the-dates to family and friends for a celebration of their marriage on July 30, 2022. Downing Street declined to comment on the ceremony, with some senior members of Mr. Johnson's staff unaware of the wedding until after it had taken place. A member of staff at the Catholic Cathedral, which is around a mile from Downing Street, said they had only discovered the identity of the couple day before the wedding. The spokesman added the couple would celebrate again with family and friends next summer, with their honeymoon also delayed. Until then, the Prime Minister has already returned to work. Olivia Nandita for Metro Globe Network.
Moving on to other news, Manchester United footballer Marcus Rashford spoke with former US President Barack Obama about young people and activism on Friday.
To do this and do that.
Manchester United footballer Marcus Rashford met with former US President Barrack Obama virtually in a Zoom conversation organized by Penguin House.
I didn't start off with the thought that I was going to end up being the President of the United States. If I had had more talent, I would have probably preferred to be a professional athlete like Marcus. When you look at the history of big social movements and big social change, it's usually young people who initiate this.
If you give someone a helping hand at a young age, they'll go on to do things that, even they didn't think or believe that was achievable to accomplish.
Marcus, I think, is way ahead of where I was at 23. I was still trying to figure it out.
For me, being in sports, I just knew that my life could change very, very quickly. And if I wasn't mature enough or, at a certain level in my own head, then it makes stuff like fame and bits like that even more difficult to cope.
Last year, Rashford campaigned for the government to continue providing free meals to children in the UK who were in need when schools were closed during the coronavirus pandemic. The conversation was moderated by author June Sarpong and was released in full on Penguin UK's YouTube channel on May 28.
You can grow yourself in whichever way you want.